So today is 18th of September and we're back on the road. We're heading to Algonquin to Lake South of Piongo, and it will be a 4-day trip this time. This is Simba with Diana. So we're ready to go. Let's see how it goes. First time will be four days and just two of us. Stay tuned. So we're in Huntsville, just making a little stop. Nothing like sesame seed bagel with cream cheese. And Diana is enjoying something else.
It's a honey cruller.
Yeah.
My favorite.
So we have arrived at the Lake Apiongo, unloading our canoe. It's pretty cold. So we are ready to leave our starting point, Lake Apiongo's house. We're dressed up for the occasion. It's pretty cold. So stay tuned. So this is the starting point in the back, and that's where we headed. Got the waves. We're going against the wind. So that's Bates Island. That's where we were last time. So we have arrived at our camp spot. We were all wet.
Oh my god, it was a disaster.
Yeah, Diana was even crying on the way.
Yeah, at some point I started panicking.
Yeah.
The waves were too big.
Yeah, our boat was like there's half full of water. Some of our stuff is wet, so we're now trying to dry it. We made this rope around the place. That's where we parked our canoe, right there. And we were riding for like 3 hours. Paddling for 3 hours. Yeah, our clothes are all wet, so Jen is drying her shoes. And she found some shoes on the island.
These shoes were waiting for me, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
somebody left them here.
Exactly.
Man-sized shoes. They're ripped apart almost, but
They're dry.
Yeah.
That's the most important part.
I'm gonna settle for anything.
Yeah, so now we're trying to set up our tent. It will be right here, overlooking this water and sunset. Good morning, everyone. So today was a rough night. Really cold. We were freezing, and we had like layers of thermal clothes and sleeping bags, and still it was really cold. So I think it was like -2 maybe. And look at that. The squirrels, they cut the small parts of tree and they fall right on top of our tent. So we were really scared that it might be like a bear, because look at that, the sound. It looks like it just something strong is falling on top of the tent, but then we found out it's just the squirrels trying to scare us. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it was crazy. Here's Tiana.
Good morning, everybody.
How do you feel?
Oh my god, it was a very difficult night for me.
Yeah, me
It
as
was
well.
really cold and the dog was shaking a lot. He was cold, everyone was cold. Yeah.
First fire of the day. Starting. Yep. Actually, we left this fire burning at night, but it turned off maybe like an hour after we went to sleep, maybe even less. So there was some wood left, and that's what's burning now. And I'm just drying my stuff here as well. If you see, this is my socks. These are things drying still. I think it's still pretty wet. Yeah. Actually, it's not wet now, it's damp. I think it dried throughout the night. Yeah, they're damp now. Should have left everything outside. I know it dries better outside. Maybe because of the wind. Another thing I can show you is I put these branches all across the tent. So in case there's an animal, we have some few seconds, I guess, more before we hear the noise from them coming through these branches to reach our tent. It's just additional safety precaution. It's not necessary, but we are right now on mainland, so you may see some bears, wolves, and we heard actually at night some wolves. Now we are going to get the food that we hanged yesterday down from the tree. As you can see, it's right here. That's what we do to basically to protect your food. But if a bear came, I don't think this would have saved it because it was not long enough. It's just as you can see, if somebody's 2 meters tall, it will just come down easily. I'm now opening it. I'm actually gonna leave it like that. I'll just unplug it in here. That's it. It's our meat for the most part. Our morning breakfast, coffee and some oatmeal with bananas, and I have bananas and whey protein.
I also added grapes.
Nice.
Bon appetit.
How's it?
Delicious. So we are doing a little exercise, a little workout before we have lunch. What are you planning to cook for lunch? Kebabs?
Some smoked chicken, maybe some potatoes, and
Salad.
salad, of course, and maybe some corn.
Ah, yeah, actually, we already have corn. It's a beautiful day today. The water is very nice.
This is our spot, right?
Yeah, that's our spot.
This is what we brought with us. This is hummus and some pita bread. We made the salad, just greens, all kinds of stuff. And also there's a smoked chicken. So we're gonna just make a wrap for these things. Just take some hummus, spread it on top of the
Delicious stuff.
And I'm gonna add some greens. And that's pretty much it. We cut this.
Just don't cut through pita.
Yeah. This is juicy chicken. Check it out. The best wrap ever.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna add some hot pepper in there as well. Diana doesn't like hot peppers, so she doesn't eat them.
It's full.
Okay. Amazing. Want a bite?
Oopsie.
Chicken wing. I can give this to Simba.
Do you want to bite it? Half of them.
So tender. Amazing.
What are you doing?
So I'm actually covering this tent up with different leaves from the branches from the trees. So overall that's going to provide protection from wind and cold. So we completely covered it with green branches, and then we covered it with a tarp. And we put stones all across, and we also put our paddles on top. It's 11 o'clock at night. We're about to sleep. Not actually to sleep, watch some Netflix movie, which we downloaded to our
I can
iPad.
show it here.
iPad is right here.
It's a very convenient home theater
Yeah.
inside the tent.
Exactly. So we, as you saw, we camouflaged the whole tent all across. Then we put a tarp, and then we put some more wood on top of the tarp to block from the animals. And also all our stuff is dry today, so we dried all our stuff from yesterday. And now we put it all across the tent, so it's in all everywhere. If you see, there is like backpacks and life vests and some other stuff, all our gear basically. Everything except for food is inside, and we put it all across, and that's how we are feeling warm.
Yeah, yesterday we couldn't imagine sitting like this. It was so freezing. Like we just wanted to hide in our sleeping bags and cover ourselves with a blanket, and that's it. But today, it's nice. Like it's okay. We are wearing a lot of clothes, but we can still sit, chat, and
Feel fine.
Yeah, feel fine. Exactly.
So what I'm wearing is wool socks that Diana's mom made for me. Then I have this fleece pants.
My grandma made them.
Grandma made, yeah. Then I have thermal clothes underneath the fleece pants. So this is on the bottom part. And on top part I have this scarf. Right, then underneath I have one layer of thermal clothes, then have additional layer of thermal clothes, and then I have another fleece, so it's 3 layers on top. And then I also have my balaclava, so I wear it just like a hat to cover my ears, eyes, and just the head. And I leave my mouth open, because if you breathe out during the night, you breathe around 1 liter of water. That's what I heard somewhere. This guy's already sleeping. Look at him.
He was just making sweet sleeps noises.
Yeah, he's enjoying life. He's tired, poor guy. So yeah, that's how it goes. We're feeling much better.
Yeah.
And it's all about the experience, you know. So like yesterday when we came, we didn't have experience. We didn't know if we are coming exactly here. We didn't have exact plan of action, and we were caught in big waves, in cold weather. We were all wet, and it was already a few hours until sunset. So we didn't have much time to plan, prepare, make our place safe.
Safe and comfortable.
And today we even had the idea to find a different place where we would change our camp spots. We were swimming around the lake, and we checked the Bates Island. It was all full. And then some Squay Island, it was also full. Then yesterday we were in Engelhart Island, small Engelhart and just Engelhart. All those places were busy, you know, can't imagine. It's a huge park, and most places are booked. So people are staying there. You can't stay, you can't have a second campsite, right? So you have to find an empty one. That's why we decided not to switch. We just keep this one and just organize it better, right? So we prepared this weatherproofing. So yeah, that's it. Good night, guys.
Night.
See you maybe tomorrow if the battery is still alive. Good morning, everyone. Today was a really difficult night because Simba woke us up twice. He wanted to go to do his thing at 2:30, and then like an hour later, maybe 2 hours later, like 3:30 again. So each time he wanted us to go all the way into the forest, and we were hearing wolves howling, and still we had to go because he wanted to go there, right? Yeah, so that's basically, that was challenging. But the insulation worked. I actually took off the second layer of thermal clothing off when I was sleeping. I also took off the other balaclava hat I had, and I put this one, which is very, very, very light, and still I was warm. Yeah, so as you can see from inside, some parts of the tent are better insulated than the others, like the white parts. I'll be covering probably with more insulation today, so tomorrow it will be even better insulated. But tomorrow will be the last night, so it was second night, and yeah, and also we forgot to attach the hammock. We brought the morning breakfast. We're having a wrap with chicken and eggs and some greens, tomatoes, and coffee. And we also have oatmeal. Yeah. Just enjoying the view of the lake after the breakfast.
And some sunshine.
Yeah. Because it gets cold at night, so we need some sunshine. Like now.
Getting warmer.
Look, there's fish right here. See? It's just the last tour, I guess, from our campsite. This is how it all looks. The weather is already warm, and it will get warmer tonight. Well, I saw on internet that how people smoke meat. So I found these leaves. They have to be green. This is like a branch of a tree. Then you have to take off the skin, so it's more wet. So it creates that smoke, and that smoke adds flavor to the meat. So you can all do that when you camp next time. Just find this tree in the forest and cut off some branches, take off the skin and put it in the fire. So that will create that aroma. We packed all our stuff. The ride back was pretty easy. Unlike the ride there, we were all wet on the way there. On the way back, it's sunny, there's no waves. It's just amazing weather. Yeah, so we had a lot of fun. And I think this will be the last camping trip for this season, because the weather is getting cold. But you never know, we might decide to go again. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel and enjoy more videos like this.
Bye.
Bye.